Good morning, everybody. One of our last things we want to do on this trip is get all of our measurements for the siding order that we're going to be ordering 2 trips from now. But next trip is going to be jam-packed busy with the excavator and all of the septic install, that we want to go ahead and get our siding measured now so we know what we need to order when we need to order it. So in order to do that, we need to have the ladder. We need to get all the way to the peak so we can measure from our highest point down to the base plate.
Okay.
Let's see how tall this ladder reaches.
Let's see. Ladder work is some of my favorite work. Not. And so, Jeff's always safe on the ladder, but it makes me nervous. But that's what we got to do.
As we're starting to do our layout for our siding, we started measuring from the outside edge here 3 feet because we have 3 foot of coverage with our siding, but then realized that we wanted to be center of the peak, which actually falls midway into the 6x6. And so starting midway to 6x6, now we get this line here, so this line doesn't matter. So now what we need to do is I need to climb up to the peak, and we'll measure down from the peak, plumb with this line here to 2 inches down on our base plate. That way we get our overlap with our metal. We'll have our rat guard or a lower plate underneath that to keep any rodents from coming up onto the metal, and everything will be perfect.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Good?
I'm good.
Okay. And down. So, 242 and 5/8.
So you go to the nearest half.
Have this feeling, haven't felt for so long. Took a hold of me and won't let go. I've been sleeping, caught me off my guard. Cause you're in my space and now I'm so. Pull me towards you and I cannot fight it. My head's underwater, I try to disguise it. Want you to hold me, though we haven't spoken. I need that something to get me to open. You are only a shot away from me to be my everything. Cause you are only a shot away from me to be my everything. You are only a shot away from me to be my everything. Cause you are only a shot away from me to be my everything. Shot
Okay, so do you have another,
I'll make another.
you'll draw another picture looking like this half of the wall.
Okay.
Because this half, basically from this point over, will be duplicated from the other side.
Right.
Won't let you touch me, won't let you go to my head. Cause I know I'm dealing with the devil. But I'm standing with my heart in your hand, and I'm too deep into in this gamble. Pull me towards you and I cannot fight it. My head's underwater, I try to disguise it. Want you to hold me, though we haven't spoken. I need that something to get me to open. You are only a shot away from me
got our first water tank.
She's a beaut, Clark.
It is. She's beaut. This one is huge. I thought our septic tank looked weird on this trailer. It's so big. Okay, but here we go. One tank at a time.
Please everyone who's around me. I've been putting on my fake smile, even though I'm wasting time. I don't want to be trapped in a box.
on the
Trying to be
trailer.
like the rest, but I'm
Now
not.
we are
I just
heading
want
back
to go my own way. Gonna
property.
let the past burn down, cause
Beautiful day.
honestly don't wanna be stuck in boring
96 degrees.
conversations with you.
It's a hot day.
With you, I'm gonna leave it all behind. Find myself, I'm gonna start over new. Yeah, I'm on my way now. 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 I've been going away for a while. Oh, and I don't know what I'll find. Maybe I could be a rock star, playing songs on my guitar. I know I have to be somewhere else to be able to find myself. Shouldn't be so complicated. If I listen to my heart, I'm gonna leave it all behind. Find myself, I'm gonna start over new.
Hey guys, welcome to our tiny igloo village. We're gonna make tiny houses out of these and then rent them.
For very short people.
Very short. I mean, Amy, you'll fit perfect in this.
I will.
You can have a bed and a kitchenette,
Yeah, a skylight built in.
built-in skylight.
Yeah,
It'll
they're
be perfect. And I think that if we bury them in the ground, it'll help regulate the temperature. So it won't be too hot, won't be too cold.
Yeah.
So really no need to put any heat or air conditioning in there.
Nope,
I think we're onto something.
I think so.
If you guys have seen these tanks in our video this time and wondered what on earth we're doing with these, this is part of our multi-phase plan for water.
Yeah.
So Amy, what phase is this? Is like phase 6?
No.
No, this is
This is phase 1. So we're gonna build a cistern.
well, I would think phase 1 would have been digging the shallow well, right?
Oh, okay. So
Maybe.
phase 2.
Phase 2? Sure.
Okay. Phase 2, we're gonna build a cistern. Because we're off grid, right? Because we're only on solar, we have to have a solar pump to pump our water, which basically needs to not just drain all of our power constantly pumping water. So this was the recommendation we got from the well driller, who told us that if we had a cistern, then we'd be able to pump that water and it wouldn't be so taxing on our power. Am I saying that right?
You are, because we're more than likely going to have a very deep well. It would be very taxing on our power system to have that well pump start and stop with that much head pressure up against it.
Okay.
And so
That
what the
sounds
well
way more
driller
technical.
what the well driller recommended was that we have a well pump once we drill our well that will pump that water when the sun is shining. And
Yeah.
so if we want to maybe shower when the sun's not shining, we have to have storage capacity for that water. So we have our shallow well. We actually just sent samples in for that water to be tested to see if it's drinkable and what we would need to do to it if it's not drinkable. But at the very least, we'll sanitize it and filter it and all of that. But whether we need to have massive iron filters and
Right.
things like that, we just don't know yet.
Yeah.
But the plan is that we'll bury these 4 tanks. That'll give us just under 7,000 gallons of storage. And when the shallow well has water, it will pump into the cistern and get that filled up. And then hopefully that water will last us through the time when the shallow well is dried up. And then we can also haul water. We can have water delivered. Then the next phase of this project of having off-grid water will be to bite the bullet and pay the big cost of having a possibly 700-foot deep well drilled.
Yes.
But we're just not at that point yet. So we have to have a cistern to go along with our well. So we might as well put the cistern in first
Right.
utilize it with our shallow well and delivering or hauling water, delivering water,
Yeah.
and not take really long showers.
Nope. Real short ones.
Real short showers.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else we want to talk about with our igloos? They're cute. It's
They
going
are
to be a
cute.
shame to bury them because then it'll be hidden.
Yeah. Yeah, all the stuff underground is not nearly as fun because you don't see it once it's in the ground. No one knew you pulled power.
That's very true. It's very not satisfying. It's much more satisfying to change the grade with the dirt,
Yeah, push over trees.
but to do stuff and then bury it,
Yeah,
not so much fun.
not so much.
So thankfully, next trip when we have the excavator, we will have big dramatic changes
Yeah.
as well as hidden changes,
Yes.
like septic system.
Yep.
Boring.
Also important.
And and burying the water tanks.
Yes.
So come along with us next time and you'll be able to see us bury
These
these
water
4
tanks.
tanks.
Yeah.
Amy's got her favorite shovel, and we're going to see if we can recruit some
get
people
to
from
it.
town. Awesome.
Oh my word. Okay. Oh.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Okay, ready? One,
right.
2, 3.
All right.
Have this feeling, haven't felt for so long. Took a hold of me and won't let go.
I've been trying my best for a while, trying to please everyone who's around me. I've been putting on a fake smile, even though I'm wasting